my sister got Zika and then I realized I'd be working in Zika territory, I realized I needed to upgrade my mosquito game. And whew, did I learn a lot. Hey, it's me, Andrea. So yeah, my sister getting Zika, not something to gloss over. I'm actually gonna be doing a whole video about that next week. But in my preparation for mosquito battle, I learned so many techniques, tricks, and learned a lot that I was wrong about. Time of day, we all know to avoid sunset, sunrise, but also the day. Yeah, That is because there are many different species of mosquitoes, and the ones that play during the day are the super evil, super aggressive, and super filthy ones. The ones that carry Zika, chikungunya, dengue, and yellow fever. AKA, they are going to F you up. Fun times! No. You can't just avoid mosquitoes. You gotta come prepared with what you wear. And you wanna wear white or light colored clothing. The reason behind this, as the lady at Passport Health told me, mosquitoes are like tiny, evil little brains that have evolved to suck your blood to perfection. What? So when you wear dark clothing, they know that you can't see them and you're less likely to kill them. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Other people say it has something to do with the horizon. I don't know. Either way, I know that when I wear black, they attack. I had a whole outfit on, wanted to cover my ankles, and all I had was black long socks, and whoop, bing, 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 bing. I mean, within 5 minutes, I had 3 bites. Which brings me to my next thing, clean clothes. Yeah, the reason why they like to attack things like your socks is because they like sweat, but not new sweat, old, smelly sweat. So keep your clothes clean. And make sure to cover up. That's kind of obvious because it's a path of least resistance, but as we know from my sock thing, they can bite through clothing. Whoa. Which brings me to repellent. And I'm gonna start with the heavy duty one and the one that is specifically for clothing. It is called Permethrin. It is crazy. It is a super toxic spray, and what you do is you spray it onto your clothes until they're wet, let them air dry, and then you pack them. And it's supposed to protect you for 8 washes. So yes, you can have those clean clothes. And whew, from my experience, it works. But there is a huge warning. This stuff is nasty. The toxins are so crazy that it might actually cause lung cancer, which totally explains the burning sensation I felt in my lungs every time I would spray it. And apparently a small amount can kill a cat. But I don't know if that's true because I definitely sprayed outside my apartment and there is this evil cat out there. And suffice it to say, that cat is still alive a year later. But listen, from my point of view, I would rather take my chances with the long-term side effects of permethrin than the short-term effects of being in mosquito territory, especially if there's not a good hospital nearby. Ultrathon, I live by this stuff. It's a thick lotion that you put on. It lasts pretty long and it is semi-waterproof. I do not travel without this stuff. Which brings me to the normal mosquito spray repellents. So you've heard about DEET, right? Okay, so my lady at Passport Health told me something very interesting. She said never go above 30%, which is the recommended amount of DEET in a spray. Why? Well, she said that when people start doing like 80% or 100% DEET, there's not enough of those chemicals in there that keeps the spray on your skin, so it just evaporates really quickly. So within 10 minutes, all that protection is gone. Now, when I researched online, I did not find anything about this. It says that it lasts for 10 hours, but either way, that DEET off type of spray has never worked for me. So travel tip, this is what I do. I always use the Ultrathon, and then if I need a little top up or if I feel like it's sweated off, I buy local mosquito repellent. It usually smells much better, actually kind of good. And I feel like if you're living in mosquito territory, you kind of know what you're talking about. If you think being small can't make a difference, you haven't spent a night with a mosquito. African proverb, which is so true. So if you find yourself in bed with a mosquito, these are my tricks. And that totally sounds wrong. Oops. Mosquitoes hate cold, circulated air. This is why they live in the tropics. So if you have the option, crank up that AC. If you don't, try to get as many fans as possible on you because it makes it harder for them to land on your skin. If that still doesn't work, I cover my body with white towels. That's because they're readily available in most hotels. They're white, cooler than most duvets, and they're also thick so the mosquitoes can't bite through them. And then I just leave everything but my lips open so that I can breathe. And also because, you know what? Waking up with swollen lips, kind of in right now. Mwah! And there we go, that is my routine for when I'm traveling in mosquito areas. And you know what, so far, I very rarely get more than a few bites. So, score! Where is the weirdest place that you've got a mosquito bite? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more travel videos on Thursday. Bye!